I got like 6 badges.
I'm so happy for you.
Are you not getting 6 badges?
Okay.
You want to talk about Nightmare on Elm Street now?
I mean, we can. Hold on a second. We may get randomly teleported to a giant monster that happens sometimes. Kill it, and 6 rewards. Also,
so it's a Chrome Mage.
Okay. All right. We got it. All right. Actually, all right. Star Wars rant or Nightmare on Elm Street. What are you feeling, Brent?
To you, Squid. Why are you not on the thing? Did it like disband our team?
Yeah, we're on the league now.
Do Nightmare on Elm Street.
All right.
Star Wars is well-trod territory. We'll save that for for dessert.
Okay. All right. So I got a badge. I also received 2 units of prismatic aether. Okay. So I got some prismatic NFTs.
Oh man, you got some apes.
I got the prismatic
juice for those apes.
Nightmare on Elm Street did we watch? 3?
Hold on a second. I got cough again.
Coughing. This werewolf is gonna kill my ass.
Yes, my wet cough. So we watched the second one.
Okay.
And then we watched the My Queer Nightmare documentary about Mark Patton's.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
That is good. Honestly, it's better than the movie.
Yes.
Yes, it is better than the movie. And we watched the 3rd and 4th ones. And
Dream Warriors, and then what is the 4th one?
The Dream Master.
Okay.
Yes.
The one I can never remember.
Okay, yeah. God, I don't even know where to start. It's interesting to see. It reminds me kind of like watching the original series of Star Trek and watching something become what I think of when I think of that thing. Because like if you go back and watch Star Trek, those first episodes, it's kind of like, well, it's not quite Star Trek yet.
Right. Things haven't quite been pinned down.
Yeah. I felt that the same way, like going back and reading like the first X-Men like comic books. Like,
yeah,
it's not quite that thing. And like I feel like because the movie that I watched as a kid was the 4th one. Like that's the one that I watched on HBO, and like when I think of Nightmare on Elm Street, I think of the Dream Master, honestly.
Okay.
And it's the one where I guess Freddy became the main character, or he became the star.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the opening credits, Robert Englund in, and that's the first one where he got top billing.
Yeah, I would say you can really see that in 3, but it was kind of in 4 when they were like, oh, yeah, this is what it's really about.
Yeah, it became more about the
Child's
kills.
Play in that respect.
Okay. I have not watched the Child's Play movies in like an age.
All right, that's a whole other subject.
That's a whole other thing.
I don't think I've ever seen a Child's Play movie.
Yeah. Like about a year ago, we were going to watch the first one, but it never happened. But yeah, I can see where you're coming from, like the 3rd one, because the 3rd one I feel like is more like the 4th one than like the 1st or 2nd one.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a shift in things.
In fact, a lot of people, I think the 3rd is their favorite.
it's a better. I think it has a better story, but I think it has too many characters.
That's why they kill a bunch of them off in the next movie.
Yes. It's a better story, but I think it would have been a better story if it was just Nancy and who was the actress that played Patricia
Arquette.
Patricia Arquette. If it was just Nancy and Patricia Arquette, it would have been a better movie. That dude,
Kristen, she played Kristen.
yeah. The dude who played like the main psychologist, I honestly think he shouldn't have been in the movie.
I can see that.
Also, I had a problem with like surprise Catholicism.
I feel like her dad or whatever
always
should have been
surprises
like Nancy's dad or something.
Oh yeah, John Saxon.
Yeah, it's John Saxon's in, yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's useful.
I'll watch anything with John Saxon in it.
Rick fixed his computer once.
For real.
For real. Yes.
Pretty rad.
Yeah. When Rick was doing computer repair out in LA, he fixed John Saxon's computer once.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Should have asked him about Cannibal Apocalypse.
I don't get the reference.
Yeah, it's a movie he was in, Cannibal Apocalypse.
Okay. I bet you.
Called Cannibal
I
Apocalypse.
enjoy it, but
Okay. Do you recommend it?
sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
But I thought it's interesting to see how like the mythology of like the rules get changed from movie to movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like, is it a haunted house movie? Is Freddy a ghost? Is he like some kind of vampire? Is he a demon? Like
Yeah,
what the fuck?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wes Craven tries to straighten that out in New Nightmare. Might be worth revisiting.
Oh, hey, Power Lad, how's it going? Let me read your opening salvo.
Porcelain cowhead kitchen wall hanger.
Okay, like the one Nancy
I'm
Stitches the
trying to
first Nightmare movie.
Picture
Okay,
that.
and hi, but like particularly like Freddy's Revenge is just so. I felt like scenes were missing from
Yeah,
that.
a lot of times it's very unclear
Like it needed more
what
movie.
exactly is happening. Yeah.
And,
I'm not sure they knew what was happening when they were making it.
like, was it trying to be Italian?
Oh, Italian. Terrible.
You know, I don't know, maybe.
Because that's something that I thought of as like sometimes when I've seen Italian movies or foreign horror movies is like, am I missing something? Like, am I just not getting something, or is there something lost in translation?
Yeah, the Italians are all about vibe.
Okay, so there's like with the exploding birds and the lightning strike on the dishes, the clean dishes. God hates those dishes.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
And then he's like becoming Freddy or
Freddy's inside him.
instantiating Freddy into the world.
Yeah.
But why exactly that is unclear. Yeah. They clearly had no idea what to do with the sequel.
And there's
I
the
guess Wes Craven wasn't involved, so they didn't have any else.
yeah, okay. And like they
He didn't know
mentioned
he-
psychics, like the Ginger Meryl Streep. Totally
Oh,
not.
yeah.
Yeah, Ginger Meryl Streep. Yep. It's just like it's an odd movie, and honestly, when we watched it, I honestly thought it would have been gayer, really. Like, but context.
I did not get what those people were talking about. I'm apparently blind.
Yeah, there are like a couple of things, like his weird inexplicable dance that he does that's kind of very homoerotically charged.
I didn't think,
But it's not, you know.
like a reference to risky business.
Yeah, I do think a lot of it was probably unintentional.
I don't know. I think honestly, a lot of it is because it was 1985, and it was just so goddamn.
Stuck.
You caught it. Okay. All right. Like I
did not get it. Like, we watched it, and then we watched that documentary, and they were like, it was so gay, it was so gay, it was so gay, and they kept calling what's his name, Mark Patton? They were
Patton.
calling him horrible words and everything, and I was like,
yeah.
I don't see it.
I mean, I saw it with like the, you know, they do go to like an SM like gay bar, and
Yeah.
like it's. I think the 80s were so goddamn homophobic. I picked up on it more because the era where I came into maturity, the 90s, were pretty goddamn homophobic too. And I feel like that guys are way more homophobic, like at least it's been my experience, like growing up in Kentucky, that I just saw it because like I was on the receiving end of it. Like, just there's way more of that, I think. Like, but you know, that was just my experience, being on the receiving end of it and also participating in it.
Yeah, so yeah, because you know you do it not to draw attention to yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like,
That makes sense. That makes a certain person make more sense to me.
you're gonna have to be more specific, or you not wanting to name them right now?
I can't use his name. I mean, he's dead now. You know who he is.
The individual that was bullied.
Brent.
But okay, there was an individual in our high school that was essentially bullied from elementary school to high school, and then they GTFO'd out of Kentucky, which smart decision, and then
He just didn't make it far enough west.
he didn't make it far enough west, and okay, solidarity power lad, yeah, the deeper south. Oh God. He didn't make it far enough west, and he got in a relationship with someone
Married.
Let's not go too much into detail, because
Yeah.
he got into a relationship with somebody who was more closeted than he was, and he was murdered. And yes, which, you know, I hesitate to bring up the story because that is not my trauma to.
Sure.
To talk about, and
Oh, what Brent says is you participate in it to try to protect. I feel like that.
yeah, and
Yeah,
and
I feel
I,
like he participated in a lot of that
don't
because
become a target.
he was trying to protect himself, even though he was a target.
and I will say it. I feel responsible to a degree because I participated in targeting that individual at an early age, because it was like you target him so you don't get bullied, and
Right.
Fortunately I grew out of that, but you know, middle school and into the high school, it kept going. And
Yeah, I mean, because you're rewarded for it.
Yes.
Yeah, you get rewarded for it.
With not getting tormented.
Right.
So, yeah. So I don't, honestly, I don't know if this individual, I look back and I think maybe they were trans. I don't know. Somewhere in the in the LGBTQ makeup. So
right,
and I try to bring up a little bit like about bullying with our oldest, and they are so anti-bullying in school now.
Very good.
It really does give me hope. It really gives me hope that the bullshit that like me and my generation and people before, and people from more marginalized groups than my white cis straight ass has to deal with. I mean, shit, I was catching strays, as far as like, I'm not even supposed to be the target of this hazing, says the, the straights. So it's just, yeah. So I think watching that movie and the documentary, I think that did remind me of like high school, like just way more than say, like Jess. Like,
yeah, I did not have the same experience.
So this is the happy fun portion of the podcast.
But I will say that watching the documentary, he did like confront the writer, because it seemed like he blamed the writer the most. And like when he confronted the director was like, he almost like he told Mark Patton that he was taking it too seriously or something. He was
behaving like a centrist. He was being the why are you causing a problem? Why are you
like,
bringing this up?
Let this go, kind of thing. When it like destroyed his career.
Yeah.
He went and what was he? He went and lived in Mexico.
He went to Mexico. He GTFO'd to Mexico. Oh, we'll get to that Star Wars rant, Squid. Oh, we'll get there. As soon as I get done coughing, or finish the thought on.
I'm not on a team with anybody. I don't know what has happened to me. I'm trying to find you people, but
I'm with Pouchmaster and Shaft Roundtree.
Like, I don't know how these are organized. You're on 5. I'm on 1. Squid and Power Ladder on 3.
Ron A. Jeremy is doing things, hopefully not sexually assaulting anybody. Didn't he go to prison?
No, because he has been deemed mentally incompetent.
Is he still alive? Sort of?
So. I could be wrong, but apparently, yeah, he's...
Oh, wow, that's a... I feel like that warrants a wiki entry, or wiki just... trying to find a wiki entry to get caught up on the Ron Jeremy saga.
I don't know that I want to...
The last I heard, he was deemed mentally incompetent.
Okay, wow, okay. That's... Alright, I didn't mean to, like... open
tangent.
Up. That's a tangent.
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right. Have we exorcised all the demons with regards to Freddy?
I don't know.
I will just say you should watch the rest of them if you haven't, because they do get progressively worse.
I hear that the 5th one is still pretty good, but the 6th one is bad.
Well, the 6th one is so bad that it kind of makes all the other ones look pretty good by comparison.
Okay.
So definitely, the 6th one is world-class stinker. Like I said, New Nightmare is worth revisiting.
Okay. All right.
I actually liked it quite a bit when I watched it.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's very meta, and it does some. I don't know. It's Wes Craven trying to tie some things together.
Scream before it was
It's
Scream.
interesting. A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do want to.
Heather Langenkamp. She plays herself.
Okay. All right. I want to ask this question to everybody. All right, hold on a second. Nothing shocked me more when I was watching a gay porn and an actor who played Evil Ed from the original Fright Night was in it. Okay.
Oh, really?
Did he get into adult acting?
Oh.
But yeah, okay.
right,
Yeah, I remember Fright Night.
We
Yeah,
watched
that was
Fright Night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Fright Night a lot.
The one with Christopher. Oh, what's his name?
Herman's Head.
No, he was in. It's not
Oh.
Christopher Guest.
Yes.
He was in The Princess Bride.
Yes. Shit.
Chris Sarandon. That's
Chris Sarandon, yes, who I did not realize it was Susan Sarandon's ex-husband.
Yeah.
it.
I just didn't know.
Who's the one? Evil Ed. Stephen Jeffries.
He was like the little creepy friend.
The picture that they have on.
Yes, he was.
IMDb.
Yeah, he was a very memorable character, but honestly,
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I feel like he wasn't in it as much.
He was in Cincinnati. He's from Cincinnati, Ohio.
And he was in 976 Evil, which I did not realize was directed by Robert Englund.
976.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I feel like they mentioned it on Half in the Bag or something.
Moon
I can't remember.
44
Okay.
and something called.
Yeah. But he's another actor that just I guess kind of went away.
Yeah.
I assume it probably had similar reasons to like Mark Patton.
He was in Amazing Stories and The Twilight Zone.
Which Twilight Zone?
I don't know.
But oh shit, what was I going to say? Okay, I want to ask this question. I feel sorry asking. This is what I feel conscious about. Like, is Heather was it Langenkamp? Langenkamp. Am I the only one that thinks that she's a bad actress?
I think she was fine for the material.
I don't
well,
like her delivery. It's something about like the way that she like delivers the acting, and I just think it's like there's something off about it, and I don't know if it's like she's like Midwestern or something, or am I just being mean or what? And she was in the Midnight Club, which I really Midnight Club on Netflix that I really liked, and she just kind of feels wooden.
He was
Yeah,
in
I
that
don't know.
Midnight Club?
Yeah, she was. Yeah,
Maybe a little affected, I guess is what you might say.
Keanu.
Like a little, a little where the acting is showing.
Yes. Okay.
A little bit where you can tell somebody's acting. I mean, you know they're acting, obviously, but
Freddy's not real.
He has an autobiographical documentary.
well, I don't know.
called
It's you watching
I Am
Nightmare, maybe you'll
Nancy.
see. Maybe Freddy is real.
Okay, so
And I never watched the remake.
of A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Oh dear,
My interest in remakes is generally pretty low.
it's not good.
That's all I've heard. I haven't heard a good thing about it.
It is not. It is not good. Yeah, it's just not good. Is the apocalypse happening? Is Freddy here in wherever we're at?
Why is everything pink?
Oh, it's the apocalypse.
Oh God. I am so sorry. The first thing that popped in my head was that fucking Imagine Dragons song.
Which one? They all sound the same.
Well, the one where like, this is it, the apocalypse. Whoa. I know Jess wants to fucking sing it, but
I don't know that one.
it's their main fucking song.
That's their main song? I don't know. I only think of the one that's from League of Legends or Legends of whatever that show is on Netflix.
Enemy. Oh,
Yes, that's the one that I think of. 'Cause
Arcane.
Our oldest daughter loves it.
That was you're radioactive. Thank you, Power Lad. Thank you. But yeah, Arcane. That was a good cartoon.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
So much leveling.
It's like anime for people who hate anime.
The manga that I'm reading, dear, I forgot to tell you.
Nerdiest
Apparently.
thing ever said.
No, the manga that I'm reading, they have an animated show about it.
What
And
is
now I want to watch it.
What is
I have
it?
to figure out how to
What are you
watch it.
reading?
It's called Spy X Family.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm trying
It's
to
pretty
read all
popular.
of it.
Yeah, there's an anime for it.
Yes. It says you can watch it on something. I don't know what it is. Crunchyroll or Crunchy something. Does that sound
Crunchyroll, yeah.
right?
Is
That's where all
Crunchyroll
the
still a
anime
thing?
is for streaming. Yeah, I think it's the only thing now, or will be soon, because Sony bought up all the other services. I don't know. I forget all the details, but
Anyway, so I'm gonna find it and watch it. But I want to read the manga first.